Everybody, Jim Powers with MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision, and it's been an outstanding start to the spring season for our men's soccer team. And this young man has just had an outstanding start to the year, Mirza Hasecic. And Mirza, what a great way to start things off. Undefeated so far, but your play on the pitch has just been unbelievable. Talk a little bit about the last couple weeks and just the whole spring season so far.
I mean, it's been great. It's not just me. It's been how the coach has prepared us for the spring season. I think the players, all players, have been doing really well, and the coaching staff is not just been me. Thanks to them, I've done well, and yeah.
Talk a little bit about just your play, in particular. And I said this with Coach Corn after your goal against Rockhurst last Sunday. I think the free kick you had on this past Sunday may have trumped that one. I mean, you just seem to have a knack for not only finding an open spot, but you've been able to finish. And I know that takes a lot of preparation. Not only just on the field, but also watching film and different things along those lines. Talk a little bit about your individual approach to how you get into those types of scoring positions and able to finish.
So if we look like, for example, back the last season, I was playing a lot of right back, and when I play there, I've scored goals too. So I feel like it's been like kind of a natural for me just to score. Like I always said, like whatever position I play, I'll make sure I'll score goals. So even though it's a center back or whatever position it is, yeah, I'll just make sure I'll score. So I don't know what the secret is, but it's just a natural thing for me.
And it seems like you and Seti, I mean, obviously you guys have played together for a couple years, but at the beginning part of the season, the two of you either he was giving you the centering passes or you were setting him up for goals. I mean, it just seems
Yeah,
like that chemistry amongst you guys is just unbelievable.
yeah, it's been really good. Also, especially like living with Cedric, so we have a not only chemistry on the field but outside the field too. So yeah, we talk a lot about stuff before the games, what we can do, how to improve, and that kind of stuff.
It's been a weird year. In the fall, you guys not able to do full team practices, and we're normally competing in the fall, and then have to kind of switch gears and play a conference season here in the spring, and then for a lot of you guys, you're going to turn around and do it again in the fall. How difficult as a player, but then also as a student, and you guys do a terrific job in the classroom. How difficult has that been over the last 6 months or so, trying to juggle what you're allowed to do in the fall, and now trying to juggle a full conference schedule and your studies?
To be honest, for me, it's not been that difficult due to like last season I had the injury, and so that put me off like a whole year. So for me, the pandemic has just been a positive thing. Like if we had the season in the fall, like I'll probably not be able to play. So if I think about that, I feel like it's just been better for me and also for the team itself to have more time to prepare for the season.
I know you've won Player of the Week the last couple weeks. I know the team is nationally ranked, but that's not the end game for you guys, is it? The individual accolades and all that. The end game is, for this spring at least, winning the GLVC championship. Is that kind of the mantra you guys have taken into this?
Yeah, like if last season we lose in semis, we lose in finals of regionals, like we want more than that. We know how we know how the feeling is of losing. Like now this year, we just want to win it all.
Talk a little bit too. There's a lot of young guys, a lot of new guys. A lot of young guys, freshmen, but then also some new guys that are veterans that have played the game for years and transferred in. I look at the leadership that you and Seti and Ewan and Dom and Ricky and those guys. I mean, you guys just seem to have not missed a beat at all, even with the new infusion of players that have come on for us, this year. Talk a little bit about how you guys have approached that with those guys, knowing where the bar is for our men's soccer team and how much more you want to raise it.
Yeah, like all these older players, we've been playing how 3 years now together. It's almost been the same team. It's just few positions have changed. the new guys that have came in, like they're really good like mentality of they really want to play, they really want to improve. So we make sure to help them to improve in that. So when we leave, so they can take take away from us.
Outstanding stuff, Mirza. Well, I appreciate the time. Congratulations
You're
on
welcome.
your
Thank you.
individual awards of the last couple of weeks, but still a lot of work to do. We still got 8 regular
Yeah, yeah.
season games here.
Of course, it's not done yet.
No doubt about it. Thanks so much for the time, pal. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Mirza Hasecic joins us here. Once again, he's our two-time reigning JLVC Player of the Week, and you'll be able to catch him on the JLVC Sports Network on Friday night as they take on Missouri S&T down in Rolla, starting at 7:30. For Mirza, I'm Jim Powers. Thanks so much for tuning in to MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. Have a great week, and as always, go Saints.